To let you go first.
Sure. Why did we do it? Well, we worked with the UK partner community for years. So we wanted to get everyone together with Brigantia, our distribution partner. So it was just a really good opportunity to reconnect with the community and update them on what we're doing, but also just as important, get feedback on what do they want to see in the product, where they want us to go. So yeah, really good opportunity to work with the whole crew.
Yeah, I mean, for me, there was a lot of good feedback around market direction of travel for these MSPs. But I think also when I looked at the feedback we were getting from them, very good engagement around how we see the direction of travel and the opportunity for them, and how the market will evolve, and then clearly getting the consistent feedback around the product, what are we doing and what do they want us to do. That's incredibly valuable.
One thing that I wouldn't say surprised me, but it was fairly consistent. I think all of the partners are feeling a shift in the market with what's going on the geopolitical scene. Being local, pressing the local angle, thinking about the technology stack you're using to serve your clients is definitely much more sort of top of mind on the MSP community than I would have thought. So that was a big positive surprise in a way, because I think we play a big part in that and support that motion. But it was good to hear that's also what our partners are seeing.
Yeah, for sure. And then the positive shift, I think the openness for the positive shift around the Microsoft ecosystem and how they can augment that, and how they can improve their own business by unlocking new revenue streams, tapping into also operational costs and operational gains. So certainly that, like Jesper also said, there's a shift, but there's also a mental shift in how they are willing to operate their businesses, which will certainly, I'm sure, accelerate how many MSPs on board with Heimdal going forward.
And then on the Heimdal side, we're obsessed with this idea of having one console, one agent, consolidating tools. And it's just really good to sit down with partners and hear that's actually...
They're also obsessed.
That's what they want to do. It's not just something that Morten cooked up at home, but it's really top of mind. There was a good conversation here of something I hadn't thought about, which is the whole supply chain risk. If you have 6 or 7 cyber providers that all have an agent installed with massive rights on your systems, you have 6 or 7 potential breach points, thinking of the sort of recent history where some vendors have inflicted pain on their suppliers. So I think that was, to me, was actually, I learned something new. That's another good argument for consolidating vendors and having one platform, one agent. So to me, it was a huge validation that what we feel and what we believe is also what the MSP community is actually looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Not only do you reduce your own attack surface, but you also improve your service delivery to your clients and how you can, again, accelerate your revenue streams from those customers as well. Yeah, it's a very good fit, no doubt.
You missed the compliance, so you go for it.
Yeah, I mean, reality is, that's true. It's an extremely hot potato for us. I think the reality is that there's a convergence now driven by government push, both on this side of the Atlantic, but also on the other side of the Atlantic. A government push between how do you get compliant, but then also driving the security tooling in the same direction. And we see that convergence, and we're kind of putting our arms around that. And again, by having the platform, we are able to be in the middle of all that and making all of that happen for the MSP market. So launching these SIS-18, NIS2, Cyber Essentials, compliance reports, that is just gonna make an incredible amount of difference for them in how they can operate their business and how simple that business operation is gonna happen for them. So yeah, it's an incredibly hot topic both for us, but clearly also for the MSPs, and we believe that is certainly the route forward on the back of the platform to deliver security and compliance in one blend.
And then the other thing we talked about, what I liked a lot about this event, it wasn't just about the product. We also spent quite a bit of time talking about how to run their business, how to drive sales and so on. And we had a good conversation saying, well, why do people buy anything? Why does a business owner buy anything? And typically an individual will buy something to either increase their top line, reduce their cost, or mitigate or reduce risk. And actually, as you then look at all of these compliance conversations, all these standards that are being enforced in the market, in many ways that solves 2 of these, right? It will help you drive top line, because if you're compliant, if you're adhering to all these standards, it'll be easier to attract customers to your business. And at the same time, if you're compliant and sticking to all of these standards, you tend to drive down risk, because obviously that's the whole point of many of these standards. So it was another good validation point of the link between how an MSP drives the business and what we do in their product, and how that can help facilitate success in their business.
The market opportunity is ours. We just need to go capture it. No doubt about it.